Good afternoon, my name is Mark Gruen with Renze Seeds. We're in a cornfield here in northeast Nebraska where apparently the air conditioner has broken. We're working today here, folks. The planting population here in this plot is 28,650 and 36-inch rows, which squeezes these plants together fairly well. And we're looking at 3373 Smart Stack. And you can tell how some of these are just right on top of each other. I'm very impressed with the ear formation, even when there's about 3 plants coming out of 4 inches of soil, 4-inch distance of soil. The ear shape, fat and not super long. We do have 2 flex scores, and I believe the flex score for this on girth is an 8 or a 9, and length might only be a 5 or a 6. So you're going to get this shorter but very fat ear on each and every stalk, just like you're seeing here, and a deep kernel. Placement for this hybrid, east and west, I think it will work well in irrigated broken bow Callaway area. I think if you are in the habit of planting 33 or 34,000 or 35,000 under irrigation out there, I think this hybrid will handle it well. Please keep in mind, the Renze Gasa score for this hybrid is a 5. 9 is fantastic tolerance to Gasas. 1 is horrible or no tolerance. This is a 5. So it would take very careful placement out there to ensure that this won't experience a whole lot of Gasas pressure in the Callaway broken bow area. Moving south in Nebraska, under irrigation in south central Nebraska, I'm not sure. We have it in testing out there this year. We will see if this hybrid will hold up against hybrids that flex much more and are much more high powered in south central Nebraska. We will see if this hybrid holds up on that kind of top end. So stay tuned. But in eastern Nebraska and on east and into Iowa and throughout Iowa, this hybrid will do very well. I have given it a perfect 9 score for corn on corn, and here you can't tell, but it's usually a medium plant height, maybe even medium short in some environments, and medium to medium low ear height, which if you are corn on corn, we have given it a 9 for corn on corn score, but also you would know that you're not going to have to fight quite as much trash going into that in a corn on corn situation the following year. It's got a very conservative plant stature. So going east throughout Iowa, as you come to eastern Iowa, I think this hybrid will be very pleasing to those guys over there. And once again, medium to medium high plant populations in any particular farming operation will reward this thing with more of a chance to dominate a yield situation. This hybrid seems to not just endure, but maybe enjoy a wet feet situation, much like our 3410 does. So keep that in mind. If you've got a river bottom that's slow to drain, this genetic has responded very well in situations like that. North-south movement, I think this hybrid will move north into the 108, 109 day zones. Southern movement, I think it'll go down to the border, the Nebraska-Kansas border down to the border, and the Iowa-Missouri border down to the border. It can maybe leak into Missouri and Kansas and be somewhat effective down there, but I don't think it has the ear flex to respond to the demand for yield production at the medium and lower plant populations in the southern areas. So once again, this is 3373 from Renze.